Head scratchers, head scratchers, head scratchers. This head scratchers for the Calvinist, Reformed, or Tulip followers. Does God really keep secrets on stuff that Christians need to know to live a Christian life? Does God really have a mysterious will that he doesn't reveal, even if it pertains to what he wants us to do as believers who are commanded to share the gospel with those who don't know, because according to Calvinism, we don't know who's going to be saved. All the things we're supposed to do as Christians, we have to wonder whether or not there's a secret hidden counsel within even what the Christian gets revealed. These are head scratchers. I'm open to having someone explain it to me from the Reformed camp. Here's some words from the internet, so they might not be true to each Calvinist or Reformed or Tulip person, but they might be true. He determines everything that'll happen. So decreative, efficacious, absolute will. This will is not known to humans, even though it's impossible to resist or thwart. Here's an example. God reveals that murder's a sin, but, he secretly conjures up murder and sin and has humans do it against their will, I guess, or according to the will they had at that moment. Again, the mystery question is, does God really have mysteries and secret counsels and secret wills and secondary secretive counsels that can't and won't be revealed? Or is it more sensical to say that God has revealed the full scale of anything he's began to tell us? Let me try that again. If there is something humanity or Christians need to know to fully be able to execute God's way or style or want or will or desire, passion or decree, then it doesn't make sense that he only gives us half the information. That ends up pertaining to all humanity that might read the Bible, all people that might become Christians, or all Christians. Now, what made me think of this head scratcher was how many times Paul goes out of his way, or Jesus says, you need to know this. This is very important to understand. So here's a few. I don't want you to be uninformed, brothers and sisters. We don't want you to be uninformed, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, we don't want you to be uninformed about those who sleep in death. Don't forget this. I'm telling you this. This is important for you to know, remember, and live by. Do not be ignorant of this fact, brothers and sisters, because it's very important to our ancestors, and all words were given to us for our benefit. Let's see here. Isaiah 55. Oh, this is probably another video for another time, but my word goes out and it never returns void. What goes out? Some secret counsel or will or irresistible means or regenerative work that couldn't be thwarted or denied? Or does the word go out? If the word goes out, that sounds different than an irresistible will. If the Holy Spirit is accompanying those words, maybe it's dual purpose, but it's not a regenerative, secretive will or work done. How about this one? Some became fools through their rebellious ways. Notice they became fools, then they suffered. He sent out his word and he healed them. He rescued them from the grave. Why did I put this in here? Because if the mystery is that God only reveals half of his truth and he doesn't really let us know how he thinks or what he's going to do, or, he gives us his moral wills that we can't or can follow, but then he secretly has a secondary desire to get people to sin for his glory. I think that Psalm 107 means his word, again, not some secret counsel, not some hidden. His word goes out for everybody to hear and everybody to adhere to, because we can all hear a rule and follow it. To all mankind. I'll just scroll through a few more of these. I'm sure I could have found more, but I think I got about 45 that say, I want to reveal a mystery. I want to give you the full truth. You shouldn't go uninformed. I want you to know so that you can, live the Christian life. I want you to know so that you can come to me. Romans 16:25, revelation of the mystery. 1 Corinthians 2:7, a mystery that's been hidden and now revealed. I tell you a mystery. We will not all be asleep. We will not all sleep. We'll be changed. Mysteries, mysteries, mysteries. Sorry if I didn't highlight them, but you'll get it. Again, this is to Gentiles. Wait a second. There's the chosen race. They were given all the words of God, yet Ephesians is speaking to Gentiles in most of these verses here, explaining all they need to know for the Christian walk, for the Holy Spirit-led life, for the new age, the church age, the new dispensation, whatever you follow. More mysteries being revealed, more truth revealed so that we can, again, live first as Christians, secondarily, so that we can share the gospel with those that may or may not be elect. And of course, that's Calvinist teaching. Here's some more mysteries. Sharing here. Here's what I know about God's riches and glory and his mercy. So I'm going to tell you about it. Oh, how the depths are unsearchable in his judgments. But that was revealed, giving us an awe-inspiring moment. Here's more. Ephesians 1. Again, switching over to possibly Gentiles or anyone who's become Christians. More. And that's all I found this morning. So again, the question is, does God really keep a whole bunch of secrets from people so that they can never know really what they're doing here on earth? Or when God started to reveal a truth, did he give us every piece of that truth so that we could rightly divide it, understand it, rightly dividing the word of truth, 2 Timothy 2:15-16. Anyway, again, this video is too long. The mystery head scratchers of the morning.